So, you want to check if the library owns a specific book or DVD? To do this, we'll check the NU Library Catalog. The catalog is the directory of all the physical items that the library owns, which includes books, DVDs, and other items like board games. We'll start at the library homepage, library.niagara.edu. From there, we'll click on the link that says Books and DVDs, which will open in a new tab. This starts us on the Advanced Search page, which gives us a few different ways to search, and one of the options is to search the title. But the title search from this page isn't very precise, so let's click on Title on the left here, which takes us to a separate page called Title Search. This is the best page to use if you already know the name of what you're looking for. So let's say you were looking for the book War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. The default option is a keyword search, which means it will bring up all items that have those words, war and peace, in the title in any order. So you can see that we have a lot of results, including books that have the phrase war and peace, or maybe have the word war separate from the word peace, such as Canada's Army waging war and keeping the peace. It has both of those words, just not together. So let's go back to the title search page, and instead of a keyword search, we'll do a phrase search. So we're still doing a search from the title search page, just instead of keywords, we're selecting phrase, and that way it will only search for books that have those two words together in that exact order. Now I still have several results, but they're all books that have the phrase war and peace somewhere in the title. So I'll go to the second page to look at more results. And here we have a few different versions. So there's one listed as War and Peace with an ampersand with one copy available. Then we have War and Peace spelled out with the word and, which has 8 copies available. And we have one listed as War and Peace, a novel, with 1 copy available. So they all have the same author, Leo Tolstoy. So they're all the same book, but they're just different editions, and some of them may have been listed slightly differently by the publishing company, but any of those options would work for the book War and Peace if that's what you're looking for. So to see if we have a copy available to borrow, you would go to that listing and then just click View Availability. Then once you have the call number here, you can just ask a library staff member to show you where it's located. You can also check out our other YouTube video called Finding Items by Call Number, and that will take you through the steps on how to find where that book is in the library on your own just by using the call number. Now what if you're looking for a specific DVD rather than for a book? Again, we'll start at the library homepage and click on Books and DVDs. And as before, we start on the Advanced Search page. So I'll enter a title search for a DVD that I'm looking for, The Dark Knight Rises. Then, to limit my search to DVDs, I'll scroll down here to this section called Collection, and then select DVD Recreational. We also have a collection of educational DVDs, which are more documentaries and informational DVDs, but for movies, it would be under the DVD Recreational collection. So that's why I'm clicking that, and then I'll click Search. And a listing for The Dark Knight Rises DVD does come up, so I'll click View Availability. And this shows that it is currently available to borrow. It's not checked out by anyone. And then under a call number, notice that there isn't a number there. It just says DVD Rec and then the word dark. This tells us that the item can be found in the recreational DVD section, which is on the second floor near the stairs. They're organized alphabetically, so for this item you'll find it under the letter D for dark. Then if you have any trouble locating it, you can just ask a library staff member and we'd be happy to help. Now you know how to find a specific book or DVD at NU Library. If you still have questions, feel free to contact NU Library for assistance.